There's a little town in a little valley with a little Renaissance fair. And that fair is filled with stand-up! What ho, good people! What ho! What a hidey-hidey-ho! Thou doth swing. Good, all right. I would like to welcome my lords and ladies to the most semi-musical, all-improvised, Renaissance fair-based improvisational show! Can anyone not hear me? Anyone in the back? Can you all hear me? Good, all right, excellent! Ha-ha! Now, my lords and ladies, this is an audience participation show, so we expect you to participate. When we see a hero, we expect you to cheer. When you see a villain, we expect you to boo. So let's practice right now, shall we? Excellent. First, imagine me, a hero. Excellent. And now a villain. And now a lovely lady. And now a kitten. Yes, sir, most kittens are douchebags. Yes, indeed. So, my lords and ladies, are you ready to give a big huzzah? Huzzah! Then let's start the show! Huzzah! My lords and ladies, the fair is filled with heroes and villains. Let's meet a villain. He's the vicious Black Knight. Played by Clive Hawkins. And no Black Knight would be the same without his squire, the simple and innocent Wart.
My mom said I can be anything I want, except the president, or a doctor, or a lawyer, or a carpenter.
Every Renaissance fair must have some lovely ladies. Inside, she loves Winnie the Pooh and kittens, but outside, she's a wench.
I kissed a girl and I'm confused. Really confused.
In the real world, he manages some sort of office situation that is very frustrating. But here at the fair, he's the Duke.
So, who doth want to see the Black Knight cry? Huzzah!
You know, there are some inconsistencies at the Renaissance Fair. For instance, they didn't drink Bud Light and there were no Klingons. But there are those who don't care at all. But this man cares more than anything. It's Davide Leo.
Who would thought that thou could be ostracized for fondling a 17-year-old wench?
Yes, fondling 17-year-old wenches is historically accurate, but still, douchebag. But there are wenches who aren't 17 anymore, though they wish perhaps they still were. It's Kathy Jean Bone.
You better wipe that stupid look off your face.
She'll keep her eye on you, but someone has to keep his eye on her and make sure the fair runs and all the porta potties get emptied on a reasonable basis, and the turkey legs are heated to exactly 117 degrees. And for us, that's Randy Travis.
How y'all doing? There were some concerns when Multicorp took over the Ren Faire, but I think it's been a big success, and the people here are so nice, they have taken to me like you wouldn't believe.
We don't believe.
We don't.
Finally, Romeo and Juliet classics. And here playing Juliet is Humphrey Hubert.
If I get caught breaking character, I could be fired.
I'm really a girl. I mean, a guy. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
And finally, playing everyone else, the Black Shirts, Michael Perkins and Karina Bustillos. And now let's give a big huzzah and begin Faire! Huzzah!
I trapped your soul. Which you does possess?
I'll tag you later. So, third weekend of Faire. Who's all?
Who doesn't break character?
Gonna get fired.
Who break character without sorcery's ring?
We can break her
No, affair. Hello. No.
Tis not a bathroom, tis a privy.
No, it's hot. It's not privy.
Shut up, Davide.
There's nobody here. No, just come on.
All right, everybody, all right. Hey. What ho, everyone, what ho! Boy, well, it's the third weekend of Faire. We're all very, very excited. We got some exciting things happening. Some good news and some disturbing news. So, which would you like first?
Disturbing news.
All right. Someone punched the jester.
Is that a euphemism?
It is not a masturbatory reference, no. Somebody actually sucker punched the jester last night. We don't know who he is, but he's appearing in full whiteface today because he's horribly, horribly bruised. So,
The gesture's in whiteface. The person who did it's in whiteface.
now the jester is in whiteface. He was in whiteface
Oh,
before.
got it.
We just have to look for people with the white makeup on their knuckles.
Got it.
All right. I'm sorry, questions over here? Yes?
Was he black before?
He was not. No.
Well, he's white now.
Yes. Which reminds me, racial sensitivity seminar is happening tonight around the old ale stand. So I hope
'Twas not racial sensitivity during the Renaissance.
It is not appropriate to call them darkies.
No, it is.
I was gonna rail against the moneylenders.
Now that is actually all right.
So,
Yes.
seminars tonight. Can we go all out today then?
Yes. You
Huzzah!
I believe is that I'm interpreting that?
Actually, I don't know that it's going to work out. In fact, I do have one more thing to add. The phrase "what ho" will now be replaced with "what working woman," because
What's working,
it's just look. Multicorp is very concerned about having an equal and pleasant experience for everyone, and so there are certain words and phrases that you've been using which may not be pleasing.
Well, let's try it out.
This is totally unfair. First I couldn't say fartles, and now I can't say ho.
Jerry, come on. Make sure you fit your time card out. Yes.
But I don't know when I'm being beckoned.
When you're being beckoned?
Would somebody cause me if I'm not called a whore?
She does have a point. How would you know that? How is she being beckoned?
Can we go to our
Actually amazing to
Can
see
we
her
go
on
to
her
our
feet.
booths
What is a
now?
working girl? It's unheard of. It's ridiculous.
All right. I don't want to, the cannon's about to go off. I don't want to keep everybody. Watch out for the mead. It's 3 times as strong accidentally.
What's working girl?
We're experimenting with some Chinese mead. It's 1/3 the cost, but 3 times as powerful.
Chinese
And
meat.
also at the horse stables today, there was an incident with a health violation, so there will be no horses. You will have to do all of your scenes and shows just simulating for the.
What was that again? Could you show us how to simulate on the
Oh, you'd be simulating. Yes, you'd be simulating the horse.
My lord.
I think this will be covered at the seminar. Watch out for possums. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Good luck.
Huzzah! Huzzah! my friends, are happy with the rules, but some are not. In fact, at just that moment, Duke Dragonheart was talking to the Black Knight that for once possibly they could join forces. Or was this yet another of his tricks and schemes?
Whoa. What working woman, good night? Aye, Duke. I see that you're taking the new rules a little serious.
Aye, my lord. Don't want to get fucking fired.
Well, you know that you and I are the only nobility and royalty around here, and I was thinking,
Have you seen the carriages?
what are you talking about?
There's no horses today. The carriages, there's nothing pulling the carriages.
Well, so we won't use carriages.
I should have told those guys they're pulling it. And they're acting like horses right now.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that between you and me, we could run this whole fair.
So, between you and I, we'll be running the fair.
Hi, my lord!
Hey, honey, get a picture with either the sword guy or the gay wizard. Hey, Dumbledore.
Yes, my lord. Anything for you, my lord.
Summon some dignity.
Yes.
Excuse me, my lord and lady. I need to talk to the gay wizard. Please, gay wizard, over here.
Yes, my lord. Yeah, okay, fine.
Sorry. So, you and I, running the fair, fair and square, you and me, knight, gay wizard, together. Like this. Kind of gay.
Nay. I've had a change of heart. With all your gay wizard talk.
Ooh,
I'm sure that I could find someone else at this fair more qualified than yourself to at least pay attention.
Aye. Tulug. Buzz.
Ah, my lords and ladies, I've found it here that last week a fondling did occur, as Davide Galileo did fondle Margaret Bescams, and now Randy Travis is going to have to moderate that dispute and make sure no one sues anyone. Forsooth!
Davide, could I have a word with you?
My lord,
All right.
'twas the best listening skills I have.
Hello, I'm here.
Thank you for coming to this sort of impromptu meeting. I'm used to doing this sort of thing in an office, with walls and doors and everything, but
Magical.
but I guess this is the best we have. So I understand there was a bit of an incident, a touching situation.
Nay, my lord, nay. For I was only trying to show her an invention that I hath created. For it was a corset, what's used with straps that holds up said baby.
Okay, all right.
Apologies, my lord, apologies.
Sure. They stick out farther than you think.
I know not what you speak of.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I guess I just need to understand exactly what occurred. If you could show me precisely what happened, describe it perhaps, or...
Here, hear me.
Right.
Don't see you wenchen your apple bosoms. May I not touch them?
Nay! divine solution I shall tell from way over here.
They're so heavy. There's days when I can't even walk upright.
Straps I shall apply to thine corset, which I darst now look upon. For any looking upon shall imply some sort of sexual harassment. Straps I shall apply. Straps only, my lord. That is all I shall say.
Okay.
Innocent! And that is what happened, pretty much.
All right.
Feelest thou violated?
I just don't know how to think about the whole situation because no one's ever touched my breast before, and the only time it happened
What?
was
The dark, the black knight touched your breast not even 5 minutes ago. He walked up to you and touched your breast.
Yes, that was 5 minutes ago.
Okay,
You
all
were
right.
the
Listen,
first one.
here's the thing. I just need to know what is it you plan to do about this? I mean, I want to make it right, okay? But we don't need any more bad press right now, okay? The horses are not performing today. There's been an incident with the mead, and people are falling down drunk. It's like 9:30 in the morning, okay? So I just need to understand. I've got paperwork to fill out, and I need to know what you are going to do. And also I need to understand, was it more of just a cupping, or was it an actual honking?
Thou dost more than I have.
Was it like a honk?
Thou dost way more. Thou dost way more.
You can tell me that's what happened.
What?
And now the fondling did continue until about 10:30. But meanwhile, if you remember last week, Margaret Bescamps was not only fondled, but she was kissed by a girl, or so she thought. Aye, and confused was she, but no more confused than was Juliet, who goes down to the braiding booth to seek comfort in the arms of a real woman.
I heard it was Girls Gone Wild there last week, huh?
Hi, milady.
Oh, honey, you can cut the act. You don't have to talk like that here. No one comes by my booth. I mean, for a reason, okay?
Art thou serious? Because if I break character, I could be fired.
I'll let you know if anyone comes by. Let's talk. So tell me, what happened?
I don't know. I lost control. I mean, she's been inviting me to pillow fights and dress-up parties, and things
Honey,
just are getting to a boiling point.
Honey, this is just gonna get worse and worse. I've already told her she's not too quick on the uptake. I mean, let's be honest, okay? And it's not because she's stupid. It's because she's,
Oh no, she's not stupid. She's lovely. I mean, good skin.
Can I give you a bit of advice? I think you need to be, I would say, more direct than just kissing her. Maybe you should, pretend to change, like accidentally she walks in, oh, I'm changing, oh, look, there's my penis, or whatever. She needs to know. Well, you kissed her with your face, she didn't get it. I don't know how else you're going to tell her.
I can't be that forward. That was the first woman I've ever kissed, and I kissed her as a woman, and that's confusing for me too. And
I'll die.
Would
you like me to tell her for you, honey?
I don't know. That's getting a whole complicated.
All right. Well, why don't we just jerk each other off here forever? What are you gonna do about it?
Okay. Oh, that wasn't a realistic proposition.
What's up, lady?
Hello, sir.
How do you
Hey. Narrating, but oh, looks like
Today,
you.
no.
Oh, yes, you're taking a picture with a strange device.
Yes.
Looks like you've had some meat today, sir.
I need another one for you, but I'll do that.
All right. Enjoy the Honey, I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. Do you want me to help you or not? You can tell her yourself, or you can let me tell her.
Yes, I want to be helped.
All right. I'll tell her for you. But I need you to do something for me. I mean, shit doesn't come for free around here.
All right.
If you could, you know my son, Chancey, right? Sorry, the Black Knight.
Oh yeah. I know.
If you could do me a favor, about half an hour before the joust, if you could go distract Wart, that's his little buddy. He usually helps saddle up the white knight's horse sometimes. You could distract him long enough so we could mess with the saddle. He has a little thing for you. I know everyone thinks you're a girl. I don't get it. If you could distract him just long enough so I could get in there, I'll be your friend for life. And trust me, you want me a friend. You do.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
All right, there, honey. You got yourself a deal.
And so the web of Kathy Jean Bone catches another spider. Or is it just a fly? Or is it some sort of weird fly spider? It's a spider dressed as a fly. Yeah, wrap your mind around that, y'all. But meanwhile, Wart, who she had sent Juliet to speak to, is attempting to rally the audience for his lord, who does not think he's doing a very good job.
I think it would be awesome to smash this little possum. Oh! You see that head? Ew. It's all gross. We have an infestation here, people. I'm not disgusting. I am a noble servant of the Black Knight, and that's why I'm here to speak.
Leave him alone.
This is why I need to speak to you all here today, because there's been some shenaniganery going on in this fair. And they've been following the purple-wearing Duke. Boo! We boo the Duke, people! Boo the Duke! Boo! But what heads? My Black Knight! He rides today! He rides on the field of battle on his... Wait. There's no horses? No. He struts onto the battlefield today! Very...
We want to see horses!
We don't have any horses. It's all I got.
Horses!
It was at that moment that the Black Knight came and saw what Wart was doing with the crowd, and he was not pleased.
The horses were all beaten this morning. Someone actually...
Aye, my lords and ladies. I apologize for my wart here.
Just apologize.
Aye.
Yeah, we're just out of horses.
You, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have no horse. But nay, I will be riding something today. Isn't that right, Wart?
He will definitely be riding something today, so who, any volunteers? Let's say yay, nay, who, what,
I
ho.
was talking about you, horse.
That could be kind of embarrassing.
Aye. Today, Wart here is going to be my ass. Isn't that fantastic, ladies and gentlemen? Aye. Take off your shield. I'm riding into the joust.
Technically, it's your shield.
Are you talking back to me, Wart?
What time is it?
I knew.
It's riding Wart time!
Aye, into the sunset.
Where'd that whip come from? Right. This is very degrading, you know. I was thinking about maybe going over to the Duke.
Aye.
Oh.
To the sunset!
Sir, your coffee. Your coffees. Sir, your coffees. Your coffees. Your coffees.
Funny that he should mention the Duke. For right there, the Duke was thinking about riding something else, and it wasn't Wart. His manhood besmirched. The Duke went from lady to lady, attempting to prove his manhood, and poor women that wandered the fair would feel his manly wrath.
Goodly wench.
Hello, maggot pie.
I have visage is like looking upon the sun on the morn.
The sun is hot.
Hi, the sun is hot, my lady. My lady, you are not making this easy for me.
Well, I will try to make it easier for you. Do you want me to sit down? Does that help?
Hi, perhaps you should take position here upon the...
That gentleman was just riding that man.
He was riding his squire. Strange things happen at the fair, my lady. Now that I have a more precise view of your assets, I shall attempt to woo thee. O fair maiden of the Little Valley Renaissance Fair.
Valley Renaissance Fair.
I wish...
You wish. Carry on.
O fair lady of the Little Valley Renaissance Fair.
Clock hole! Clock hole! Talk more, my king. Talk more.
I wish to see thee in my bedchamber.
Good day to thee.
Ah, fairest Juliet, thou art the fairest in the land,
Yes.
and I wish to woo thee as well.
Oh, the Lord.
Juliet, Juliet, wherefore art thou, my Juliet?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Atticus, she doesn't want a gift with purchase. Go to the
Miss Bone,
Oh, you can call me Kathy. We've known each
Catherine.
other since high school.
Hey.
Cut the shit. All right.
how are you?
I'm good. I saw you talking to my son.
Well, you know, I am his nemesis and everything, you know.
Yeah, you know why you're not supposed to talk to him.
You know, look, I thought that, you know, if him and I got together, we could
What?
take over the
What?
fair and...
I don't think so. The minute you walked out, when he was 3, you can't come back and talk to him, and I told you that. He doesn't know, and he doesn't need to know. And my heart drops to the ground every time I see you talking to him, because I think you're telling him.
Look, Kathy, I love you, you know, and for the past 15 years, I really have, and you know how hard it is for me to see you every single day, to walk out and see you walk out and braiding people's hair, and I want my hair braided too. I want you to run your fingers through my scalp, and this sucks. This just absolutely sucks.
I'm really sorry.
Oh!
Yeah! See you in the joust, honey.
Wow, there was a lot in that scene, huh? I know, it started out just kind of flirting around, and then suddenly, lo, he's the Black Knight's father, and then the rackery at the end. Ah! But it has been much rackery here at the fair this day. And Randy Travis is getting an earful from 2 visitors to the fair who've been flirted with, hit upon, rejected, gayed up a little bit, and then who got punched in the face by an angry jester.
Not going well.
Sir,
Hello?
sir, excuse me.
No, excuse me. How are you?
I would like to voice a complaint
A
about
big
your craptacular Ren Faire. Look, I played Ren Fairs at my metal band, Valhalla. That's like many Ren Fairs, and this is by far the ball-suckingest.
It's summer.
Well, I'm sorry you're not having a good time.
No, look, I paid $15 for this jerkin. Hello, there are sweat stains, like, on the sleeves.
We think that's a very fair price for the merchandise that you have acquired, sir. And if you have a problem, Multicorp has a 1-800 number and a website.
800 number? I'll call no 800 number.
And a website.
Website?
Where you can register a
What?
complaint.
This isn't like the Star Trek fair. What's a website?
You know, look, I'm sorry. Things are going terrible today. We've had
I
a
know.
raft of problems, and
Some gay wizard kissed me on the cheek.
He kissed you on the cheek?
Yeah.
That's just not right.
What did he look like?
Well, I don't know. Purple guy, rugged, like Italian good looks. All I know is like his stubble velcroed on my stubble for like 2 seconds.
Okay, and your point was that this was too much or not enough of that?
I'll be in the car.
Oh, God! Get off, man! I'm sorry.
Point number 52. Your fare is poop.
Thank you for coming by. Have a wonderful Ren Faire day.
Ah! It was probably too little. Is that what you're thinking? Probably a little too little. Aye. But then, as you know, as you remember, poor Juliet had a quandary. She was to go to war to convince him to do bad things to the Black Knight. Will he, or won't he? Or will she, or won't she? Or won't she? Oh, you get the idea. Whoa, whoa.
Really?
Hello. Oh, why bist thou on thy knees?
Hello, milady. I'm a steed. Bronco, if you will. Bronco steed.
I bet thou art a good ride. Ha ha.
Well, that depends on who you talk to. I mean, I'm sure you get a good list of references from most people in this fair state.
Yes, my lord, they have spoken well of thine skill long and far. Hey, art thou helping out the White Knight?
Well, of course. Today I'm his steed. On the steed.
Oh, ha. You know, it would be funny, my lord. Would really be amusing to me and would. Okay. What would woo me is if thou couldst.
Yeah. Go ahead and say it. We're all thinking it.
If thou couldst, you know, do something so that the White Knight would fail, and then we could progress to those perhaps.
Wait a minute. You want me to go against my knight? For sexual favors?
Yeah.
Can we use these?
The White Knight. Yours is. Your knight is the Black Knight. Go against the White Knight.
Oh, well, that's what I was planning on doing.
Oh, already?
No, of course not. I was really thinking about not doing that, so maybe we should do this little canoodling thing we're talking
Well,
about. Oh, look at that. The sun glinting off the mead booth is hitting your skin like a ray of light.
Ah, yep.
And I think that maybe we should... All right. Walt's back. Let's go use these.
Wart, filled with manly vigor and a couple of other things, goes to confront the Black Knight and tell him how manly he truly is. He finds the Black Knight talking to Davide Davileo.
So that is why we should drink mead all day. We will party it up and party it up all night.
Care not how the guest feel about thine inhibitions?
Galileo,
Davide. It's Davide. My name is Davide.
Davide Galileo.
Davide.
Excuse me,
Davide.
gentlemen. Big sword swinging. What's going on?
If
No,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
the nitwit's brood.
Do I have lipstick on my face? Or somewhere else? Don't look, that's gay.
'Tis a small splotch.
Well, I figure there's some canoodling and a footing against you, my lord.
I'm not familiar with your canoodle.
Not you, David.
David. It's
David.
David.
It's Galileo.
It's say it right. It's Davide.
Galileo.
My name is Davide. Davide.
Hey, David.
The Black Knight joins Ward in making fun of Davide.
David.
No.
David.
Davide. Davide. Historical.
Hey, David. Watch this.
Wizard's invention. 'Tis a wizard's invention.
His name may be David, but
It's
we
David.
like to call him something. His name may be Galileo, but we call him something.
Davide. Davide. My name is Davide Galileo. What's so hard to say about that?
I think your name is David. It's David.
No.
Davide.
Oh, the nitwit speaks, everyone. Listen up.
Look at you, so proper, with your knee highs and feather.
Me thanks you.
You don't have to be a genius to say David. His name is
Davide.
David.
Davide.
David.
Davide.
It was at this moment that this song was prematurely ended. Possums attacked. Drunk possums attacked all three of them. It was horrible. In fact, let's see that. Mysteriously, Davide apparently escaped unscathed. But Juliet did not escape unscathed, for she was kissed yet again, and goes back to Kathy Jean to tell her what has happened.
Davide.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Oh, I feel dirty.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, honey, everyone's turned a little trick now and then to get a favor. Real fast. Listen, I told you I'd help you. This is good. Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
I hate when people cry. I told you I'd help you. This is good news. Now we have him on your side.
No, I don't deserve her.
Who?
I don't.
Boobies McGee?
How could I have done that? I feel so icky. I don't deserve any of this. I don't deserve the role of Juliet. I don't deserve the love of men.
Oh, God. People are having feelings in my tent.
There's an emergency.
What's this?
Half of the Ren Faire has eaten the Chinese. No. Half of the Ren Faire has eaten the meat from the Chinese pita, and they're starting to get sick. And I had some.
Oh, well, honey, this is good news. You can sue Omnicorp. Sit down. Sit down. You know the crackers before they fill up, okay?
I have a confession to make. Art thou feeling well? You're not going to throw up, are you? Okay.
No.
No?
No, not yet.
I'm a dude.
What? That was big news. Did she take her wig off? Hello? We got most of the possums. That's scams. Possums. Possums. Hello? Ah!
Ah yes, the news spread quickly through the fair that Juliet had taken off her wig and broken character. Everyone was kind of freaking out about it. Let's see what happens.
You simply don't break character at the Ren Faire. Don't you understand? The Ren Faire is a place of education and learning.
Did you hear? Juliet broke character again.
Heard have I.
This is fantastic news.
'Tis horrible news.
'Tis fantastic news.
The Ren Faire is a place of education and learning. If I could just touch one youth in my life, I'd be so fulfilled. One boy. If I could touch just one boy, I'd be...
Oh, I speak Cantonese.
East India Trading Company. So foreign, so majestic.
Hey, David, you see those possums left or that woman with her hair coming off?
It's... Dobby Day. They went that way.
Listen,
They
there's
went that way.
it's an emergency. There's a man dressed up as a woman who I wooed, and there's possums everywhere, and there's a jester punching people.
And I just want to shoot some.
What are you shooting them with? God, there no... What is that? Whoa! What fireworks have thou set off? What machinery is this? So strange and foreign, hath not yet been invented
Don't
yet.
want to point at yourself.
It's very
What?
dangerous.
Let me look into this barrel here.
It's dangerous.
No,
It's
let me,
dangerous.
no, I shall...
You shot the Black Knight!
No! No!
I'll get you to the hospital.
What?
What will happen? Lo, this day will be spoken of for many a year. The day the Black Knight was struck down by a boomstick. The day that Margaret Bescamps was fondled repeatedly by pretty much everyone. The day the fairest lady of the fair did take her hair off and discover a young boy underneath. The day that Doubleday did admit he wanted to touch a young boy. And then, I know I already said it, but holy crap, the Black Knight got shot. What will happen? Find out next week on Sky